Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. I got so many requests from you guys to make something from Rick and Morty, so that is exactly what we're gonna be doing today. If you weren't familiar, Rick and Morty is a cartoon, and in the cartoon, they have this cereal called Eyeholes, and I thought, how fun would it be to make a little treat that looked like these creepy little eye holes? We are gonna be making filled donut holes to look like eye holes. Let's get started. The things you will need to make these donut holes will be 3/4 cup of warm milk, 1 package of active dry yeast, 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 2 eggs. We're only gonna be using the yolk, 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, half a vanilla bean, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. Then for the filling, 1 cup of milk and 1 package of pistachio pudding to look like the little creepy eyeballs. Then to fry our donuts, we'll need some oil. To coat our eye holes, we'll need some red sanding sugar. And last but not least, I'm using a 1½ inch circle cookie cutter to make our donut holes. Now let's put it all together. First step to making our donut holes is activating our yeast. Pour 1 packet into the warm milk, should be about 100 degrees, and then pour in the sugar, mix together, and set it off to the side. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. This is what the yeast should look like after it's set. Now pour into a large bowl butter, 2 egg yolks, and add half of a fresh vanilla bean. Add your almond extract. Now using a spoon, mix together. Add half of your flour and continue to mix together with the spoon. Once you've mixed in half the flour, add your salt. Add the second half of your flour. Continue to mix with the spoon until it becomes too thick and we've got to knead it with our hands. Sprinkle a little flour down so that the dough won't stick. Use the heel of your hand and you push down, then pull back and turn. Just keep working the dough until it's smooth and tacky but not sticky. This is what it should look like. It's tacky but not sticky. It's soft, and when you poke it, it springs back. Grease a bowl. Place your dough inside and cover it with some food-safe plastic wrap. Now let your dough rest. You want it to double in size. The time will vary between a ½ hour to an hour. You leave it out at room temperature. It just depends on how warm your room is. Our dough has risen. Sprinkle down some flour. Really make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Now flip your bowl upside down and let the dough plop out. Using your hands, press the dough down about 1 inch thick. You want your dough to be even, and if you have a hard time using your hands, making it smooth and even, you can use rolling pins. This smells good, looks good, feels good. Oh, I can't wait for donuts. It's time to cut out as many donut holes as you can get. So I'm gonna be doing a lot here. I'm gonna make them really close, because I love donuts. This recipe makes about 3 dozen donut holes. With the excess dough, you can re-roll it once. After you've got all your donut holes cut out, take a clean dish towel, place it over the top. We're tucking them in. They're gonna take a little nap for about 10 minutes. Once your donut holes are done resting, take them over to the stove. Turn the heat to medium-high. You want your oil to be 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Using your hands, flatten a donut hole, gently fold up on all the sides. Gather them to the middle and firmly press together. Carefully place the donut holes into the oil and let them cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Now flip them over and cook them for additional 1 to 2 minutes so that they're browned on each side. Remove the donut holes and place them onto a paper towel. I'm using a tool called a spider. It allows the oil to drip through. Spoon them immediately into the red sanding sugar and coat all the sides. Do this to all of your donut holes, and then it's time to make our pudding filling. I have to use all of my self-control not to eat these yummy little donut holes right now. Oh, they're so cute. And look, they also look creepy like the little eyeballs because of our little pinching. Look at that. Making the pudding filling is super easy. We're using instant pudding, and because this pistachio mix actually has pistachios in them, we're gonna sift out the nuts. Now pour in 1 cup of cold milk. Mix together until all the pudding is dissolved, then pop this in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes to thicken. Our pudding has chilled, it's thickened. I put it into a piping bag with a number 48 tip at the end. This is a basket weaving tip, but any flat tip will do. Take a donut hole and a sharp, small cutting knife. Make a little incision in the middle, wiggle it around, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Then take your filling, stick the tip all the way in there, and pull up as you're piping. Ta-da! Then you're gonna do this to the rest of your donut holes. Ta-da! Here are the donut hole eye holes that we made today from the cartoon Rick and Morty. A big thank you to you guys for suggesting something from this cartoon. We have never made something from the show before, and this is the first time that we've ever made a filled donut hole. Yum, 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 yum. Also, I'll be posting pictures and the recipe on rosanapansino.com, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can check it out there, and if you guys make any donut hole eye holes, please take a picture and send it to me. I love seeing your baking creations. It just makes me happy. It makes my day. Oh, and if you have any other ideas for any other nerdy nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and I'm gonna have one of these. These look gross, but they taste amazing.
This is my new favorite cereal.